far leg, and it just could be your night. Good line and a good length there from Blessing. Real good actually, coming from 6'8", bowling from 7'5", probably.
दोस्तों हमारी
Tall
कमेंट्री में
guy.
आपको बहुत बहुत
Like
स्वागत
what I've
है।
seen so far. I'm going Quinton de Kock actually. I love Quinton de
आज
Kock as
मैच
a player.
है
Absolutely
मुंबई
love him.
इंडियंस
He's in a
और
pod, these two, though.
कोलकाता नाइट राइडर्स के बीच आईपीएल का दूसरा मैच और
He started off,
रोहित शर्मा
Michael, saying that I'm not
बैटिंग
going to
कर
give
रहे
you
हैं।
anything, but he's the easiest one to get anything out of anyway.
Yep. He'll
अगर
definitely
पहली
tell you
बार
what he
ज्वाइन किया है
thinks.
तो
That
प्लीज
is for
सब्सक्राइब
sure.
जरूर
On and
करिए।
off the field, KP.
रियान
Look, I think good
विंटन
problem to have for Mumbai. Quinton de Kock's been an absolute superstar for a long period of time. I think
टारगेट
it's tough that one has to miss out,
221
but that's
यानी
the
221
IPL.
का है।
In terms of numbers, there's very little to choose between them. In terms of six hitting, very little to choose
मुजरवानी
between them. I just
बॉलिंग में
think
देखते हैं।
this is Mumbai Indians saying to Ryan Rickleton, you did well for us last year, so we're giving you the first slot. Right now, Muzarabani.
सेकंड ओवर
We
चल
saw
रहा है।
KP yesterday. We saw a tall bowler hitting the deck and bowling really well in Bangalore. Just wonder if Muzarabani can play the kind of role Duffy did yesterday.
शानदार और ये
He's got a lot on it.
ओ चार रन
Field and clear him easily for 4.
Yeah, took a calculated risk there for Ryan Rickleton. When you're chasing 220, you need to take them. That's the benefit of having a left-hander right-hander
IPL
combination.
दुनिया के
Russell was very
सबसे
comfortable
बेहतरीन
bowling a
लीग
good line and a good length to Rohit Sharma, the right-hander. As soon as the
दुनिया
left-hander
की
comes on
सबसे
strike, he's got to change his lines
बेहतरीन
and his
क्रिकेट लीग
length.
में
And there he
आपका
tries to
स्वागत
change
है
his line and length, gets it a
हमारे
little bit fuller,
लाइव कमेंट्री में
and bang,
जुड़िए
Rickleton goes.
हमारे चैनल
Slip
को
comes out,
सपोर्ट
it's Cameron
करिए
Green. He's got a wonderful pair of hands, but those
आपका
hands are now going to be
बहुत
needed on the
स्वागत
mid-wicket
होगा
ring. It's not even at
हर
one.
रोज आईपीएल का
On the
मैच की
one.
कमेंट्री सुनने
He's
के
on
लिए
the ring.
सब्सक्राइब करिए।
Nine is still a pretty good over in the power play. 15 for no loss after 2.
15 रन हो चुके हैं 2 विकेट के नुकसान पे विलो स्पोर्ट्स। वेलकम टू लाइव कमेंट्री। आईपीएल के ज़बरदस्त मैच चल रहे हैं दोस्तों। आईपीएल स्टार्ट हो गया है। आप सभी का बहुत बहुत स्वागत है हमारी लाइव कमेंट्री में। जुड़िए लाइव कमेंट्री का एंजॉय कीजिए।
The next 4 overs from here, KKR got 64.
मुंबई इंडियंस और केकेआर के बीच
We've
मैच
seen
खेला
2
जा
good
रहा
overs
है।
from
अगर
Weber
पहली
and
बार
Blessing
तो चैनल को
Muzarabani.
सब्सक्राइब जरूर करिए दोस्तों। रोहित शर्मा स्ट्राइक पे।
Man on the boundary at square leg. If Rohit gets into his pull shot, it doesn't matter how many there are inside the circle, inside the boundary. It's a very good ball. He wants a single. No, says Rickleton, there wasn't one. Right, we've been talking to you about the new AI mode in the Google search. Let's see what it has to say about KKR's Foreign Legion. Specifically, have they improved the season squad? What do you think? The explosive Kiwi opening partnership combined with new pacers, big name all-rounders, improved their power play batting, certainly did today, and death bowling as well. We'll wait and see, as well as filling the void of Dre Russ. Right, you can ask AI about all manner of follow-up questions.
वाह क्या सिक्स लगाया है।
It's a very popular 6.
We saw it last night when Virat smacks it at the Chinnaswamy. This evening at the Wankhede, that's exactly what everybody wants to know and see and hear. That noise of that bat in an area that he loves. 87 metres.
Smart batting from Rohit Sharma, utilising that movement back in. Doesn't look to go straight, goes with the swing, with the angle of the ball. Wide of long on. Does that just break the shackles for him?
Thank you, right. All friends, love you, please.
There is a fielder in the deep. He's got a bit of a chase there, but he'll get there eventually. Needed to go a little finer for it to reach the boundary. They haven't allowed Mumbai Indians to run away with it so far.
The bowling's been good, the length's been good. I think that's the difference. Probably been a little bit more swing as well for KKR. I think Trent Bowl probably swung 3 balls, then it stopped. So still a little bit of movement out there.
Interesting you say that, because in that 253-246 game, India versus England semi-final over here, India bowling second got a little bit of early movement.
How are you, friend?
It died after that. You're all thinking, aren't they, the Mumbai Indians fans? 2012, haven't won the first game since.
I don't like 4 men on the leg side. He bowls across Ryan Rickleton here, as we were questioning you a little bit earlier on the fan poll. Quinton de Kock. Yeah, he is. He's a wonderful player. Unbelievable numbers. All forms of the game. You can also get on that website, rplt20.com/fan poll, and you can vote. Plenty questions asked.
अगर पहली बार आए हो तो
Of course, Rohit and Quinton de Kock in the great Mumbai Indians team back in 2020.
Yeah.
Big into the crowd for 6. Gee, can hit the ball. That was all power from Ryan Rickleton. Show him that ball a few more times.
Once again, utilising that angle, going across the left-hander. I agree with you, KP. That extra man on the leg side, I think they can utilise. If he's going to bowl that line and take it across the left-hander, they can use another man on that offside. Wouldn't have mattered on this occasion, though. 86 metres.
But it doesn't matter on this occasion because there's no one back, so it's not giving him a second thought as the batter. If they had the man across on deep mid-wicket, I think he's useless there. It's an absolutely no position at all. Bring him up, have 3 men on the leg side, and have 2 on the offside. He's up-bowled every single delivery wide of off-stump or tracking away from off-stump. So right of screen there is where we want another fielder on the boundary. Make Rickleton actually try and use his wrists a little bit, because at the moment, anything on off-stump, tracking away from off-stump is a free hit. Free hit, half a bat, 4 or 6.
Now that man might be in play. No, he won't be in play. He looked up in hope and then he looked up in despair, because the ball had just enough to take him over 90.
Most amazing atmosphere I have ever heard at a game of cricket. Crowd is smoked, beautifully struck. That's a fantastic stroke. And after 18 years, it is the RCB.
Was bowling were much better to that. Fuller across Ryan Rickleton, you can stack your offside. You pitch it short to these guys, I don't care where any of your fielders are. They're going for 6.
Rohit Sharma is now leading run scorer versus KKR in the IPL. Guess who he's gone past? He'll be keeping an eye on this. David Warner, 1093. I don't know if Davey Warner's getting this feed where he is, but I tell you, he would know these numbers. Muzarbani with his second. Space for Rohit Sharma. Space for the ball to vanish.
Wow, their shot of the night. That is an absolute beauty. Gives himself room, premeditates, gets the length he wants. But he has absolutely smoked this. Right out of the middle of the bat, up and over in front of point. Doesn't get much better than that.
He used to go like this power play is going to suddenly start feeling very long. Much as it did for Mumbai Indians when they were bowling.
Again, it's the length. It's short. You cannot bowl the short ball here. Unless it's real short, it's in the throat, it's at the badge on the helmet, and it's an effort ball. I'm not saying that it's very easy to bowl. I'm not saying that at all. I know it's hard. The job is very hard, especially bowling to these two. You've got to give yourself the best chance. That's smart. Much better.
Again, Good captaincy as well. Long on goes back, deep square, so no one out on the offside. He angles into Rohit Sharma and takes all the pace off. Good execution after getting hit for that 6 first ball of the over.
So far, both innings following a similar pattern. KKR 43, Mumbai 41 at this stage. Was a field for the left-hander. He's got 1 out at deep backward square, 1 out on the boundary at backward point. Also got to be careful of the time they're taking between overs. Don't want to get into the end with fielder short. They've gone to slow ball pretty quickly.
It was something that Dale Steyn talked about last night, how there weren't enough slower balls bowled.
Right, the IPL fan parks on as well. Tonight in Rohtak, in Krishnanagar, in Bhopal, in Nagpur and in Tumakuru. So all the people in Karnataka, Tumakuru, Maharashtra, in Madhya Pradesh, all over India, these fan parks so popular.
Saw a few slow balls bowled there around those fan parks. It's exactly what Blessing is doing right here, right now. He's understanding that pace off is actually a lot harder to hit. Clever again, another slow ball bouncer. Smart.
The 2 slow balls before that on our speed machine measured at 98 and 96. 96. Anil Kumble bowled quicker than that. More time between overs. Rickleton. Pace on off the bat as well. He's getting a move on now, Rickleton.
This is a really good shot. Stand and deliver. And Rohit Sharma hitting 6 off the first ball. A couple of really good slow balls, and this one's speed on. 137.7 Ks. Goes all the way as well. So still at point of contact. That's a beautiful swing of the bat.
I know we talk about Quinton de Kock and we have been comparing him, but let me tell you, this guy is a proper player. I'm watching a lot of him in South Africa, and when he hits that ball, it stays hit. He's strong, he's really powerful, and he's got great areas. He doesn't just have 1 or 2 zones. Slow ball again, smart bowling.
चार ओवर की समाप्ति पे 49 रन मुंबई इंडियंस का स्कोर। वरुण चक्रवर्ती आए हैं नए बॉलर। बहुत ही जबरदस्त आईपीएल बिगेस्ट लीग इन वर्ल्ड क्रिकेट।
This is just the kind of start the Mumbai Indians would have wanted in pursuit of that big score. There's no dew out there, but still very good conditions. There's a slight delay in play. Captain cramping up.
कैप्टन के क्रैम्प आ गया भाई अंजित के रहाने को।
49 without loss.
50 रन।
Yeah, that's a real pity because that skipper is important. Look at how things have gone so far. These are the boundaries that they've got, and some are streaky and edgy, but some are quite
पहली
wonderful
बार आए हो तो
shots.
प्लीज सब्सक्राइब जरूर
The
कर
bowlers, I mean, nothing you can do about that one.
IPL विवेक
That is a magnificent shot, as is that. You're trying to be back of a leg but not give too much width, and yet they're still able to power those back past the bowler. Some incredible hitting, really. And from both. Very capable player, Ryan Rickleton, and they complement each other well. There's a hold in play because Ajinkya Rahane is injured, and I think he's really struggling now.
कॉपीराइट कर रहे हैं
This
इसके
looks more than a cramp to me.
बस ऑडियो सुना सकते हैं
Speaking to Rinku Singh. It's a horrible thing if your body fails you. And his batting this evening so good and moving nimbly, certainly nimbly enough. And then knock your sort of thing, just move back into position and oopsie, can't get up. I think just lip reading him there, he said cramps. I think someone asked him. Rohit Sharma can see the funny side. Yeah, they'll be hoping it's just a cramp and nothing else. A challenge here for Rinku Singh, vice captain, the side.
Yeah, good opportunity. Again, still plenty of experience out there. Yeah, hopefully for Ajinkya Rahane. And it looks to be, it might just be cramp. Again, I thought it was hamstring when he went down, and he pointed to the calf, but he's obviously moving a lot better than how he looked laying on that ground. So hopefully it is just calf.
What it might be also, and both of you will attest to this, you won't want to be carried off the park, not unless you can't put your foot down. So he's decided he'll walk off, but it's probably to try and sort of go, you know what, I'll be okay, guys, you carry on, and maybe back in a bit. Doubt that. So tactically it goes over to Rinku Singh, and so often two different people will see the game so differently and might kind of steer the ship differently. Oh, lovely shot. Just made it look so easy. Inside out, over the infield, brings up the half century for the Mumbai Indians, and it's come in quick time.
He's done this well, Rohit Sharma, all night. Stayed leg side of the ball, gets himself out of the way. Only has to get it up and over that infield with no one back on the offside.
And again, this is exquisite timing for six. Oh, that's class. Those Rohit Sharma hands, absolutely fantastic. You watch this, caresses it over the boundary for 6 runs. So beautiful.
Yeah, that's Rohit Sharma at his best. That 6-over point, and then there he picks the spin out of the hand, stays leg side once again. It's just all timing.
He's a hit man, 6-man, 556s for him in T20s. This change of angle after those 2 shots inside out. The control is fantastic to watch, and you watch batters who have a great understanding of self and also of the job at the start.
Wow,
just playing the field. This is excellent batting. Change of angle, change of shot, resulting in a boundary.
This is what the best batters do. They make the ball make change. They make the captain make change to field. Again, he's had to go round the wicket. Roll could have hit that straight, but he says, no, there's a gap here. I'm picking this side of the ground. He's got so many options.
The job of bowling in the power play has got just so much more difficult. I mean, you look at those shots played, and it's not a shot in anger, really. They're just kind of manipulations of the ball to an area where he knows there's nobody there. Sometimes it'll go for 6, and other times it'll just go for 4.
Target
You're
2,
bleeding all the way through
1.
in the power play.
Yani, go for this.
So 15 off the over. After 5, it's 64 for no loss.
Most amazing atmosphere I have ever heard at a game of cricket. Blood is smoked, beautifully struck. That's a fantastic stroke.
And after 18 years, it is the RCB.
So it's 64 for no loss, so Mumbai Indians getting off to a good start as well. 157 now needed from 90.
कार्तिक त्यागी न्यू बॉलर आए हैं.
Remember a time when he sort of turned up on the scene, Kartik Tyagi, good pace and was all right, and then sort of disappeared off the scene. An injury here, an injury there, but then just you don't get picked up. You're sort of trying to stay on the scene. Here is his big opportunity once again.
सब्सक्राइब करिए हमारे चैनल को. वाह क्या शॉट मारा यार.
It's a
वो
typical Rohit Sharma
पिटाई कर
shot
रहा
there. Again inside out. He's liking that area today.
Yeah, it's going to be a big over for the Mumbai Indians if they get their own way. Again, last one of the power play. Thought they might have went with Narayan, the experience in Narayan under pressure. Looked to break his partnership. Again, Rohit Sharma, look at those hands. Straight through the line of the ball, up and over.
You go a time without seeing a guy, and there's an imprint in my mind, certainly, of how each who you've seen before bowls,
70 रन हो
and that
चुके
didn't
हैं.
look like the
पावर
one
प्ले
we
का
know.
अंतिम ओवर चल रहा है.
Perhaps just a... We're back for a second. It trickles into that onside. Perhaps it's a kind of front-on action that's different. Pitched. They'll be collecting off there all night.
This cannot afford to give you.
बहुत अच्छा मैच चल रहा है. हर रोज आईपीएल का मैच की कमेंट्री सुनने के लिए चैनल को सब्सक्राइब करिए. आपका सपोर्ट हमारे लिए बहुत अच्छा होगा.
Once again, utilising pace off.
बग्गे सारे के सारे.
Rohit's just sweating on that length. Mid off, up inside the circle.
72 without lost. Mumbai Indians.
Good comeback though after that first delivery.
वाह क्या बात है. What a six.
It's into the crowd. They're leaking at the moment. KKR. Already 14 off this over. And this is the last over of power play.
They're lining him up now, Rohit Sharma. This one's too short. Just the man back at backward square. Again, picking the ball up beautifully onto that length. That Rohit Sharma swivel. Another 76 metre 6. The other one I thought they might have been able to give an opportunity to in this power play is Cameron Green as well. There's been a lot of talk about his batting and bowling. To get him into the game, finds ways to get wickets, could have been an option as well.
So there you go. The game is unpredictable. Your protection shouldn't be. Keep celebrating, going with the same confidence that this fan box brings. With Tata AIG, you're covered for every unexpected moment. The क्योंकि Tata AIG है, तो भरोसा है.
Wow.
This is a magnificent half century from Rohit Sharma. He really has stamped his authority on this innings. 50th time he scored over 50 in the IPL, and the fourth player to do so after Virat, Warner and Shikhar Dhawan. Well, there you go. 6 overs, 80 runs, and the signal for the CAI strategic timeout.
कैसे हो आप सब दोस्त, प्लीज कमेंट में बताइए कहाँ से हमारा लाइव कमेंट्री सुन रहे हो, ये भी बताना। और चैनल को सब्सक्राइब नहीं किया अभी तक तो चैनल को सब्सक्राइब जरूर करिए। गुड नाइट ऑल फ्रेंड्स, हाउ आर यू, कैसे हो आप सब। अभी मैच चल रहा है मुंबई इंडियंस और केकेआर का, इसमें आप सभी का लाइव में जुड़ने के लिए धन्यवाद। प्लीज सब्सक्राइब जरूर करिए, इससे सब्सक्राइबर से हमारा हौसला बढ़ेगा। सब्सक्राइब की वजह से नई वीडियो नहीं देख सकते, तो मुझे जरूर से सब्सक्राइब। बहुत ही अच्छा मैच चल रहा है, इसमें आप सभी का बहुत बहुत स्वागत है। जबरदस्त लाइव मैच, टाइम आउट चल रहा है, ड्रिंक्स ब्रेक। मैच नंबर 2 का साइकिल स्टार्ट हुआ। अगर पहली बार हो तो चैनल को सब्सक्राइब करिए। मुंबई इंडियंस और केकेआर के बीच जबरदस्त मैच हो रहा है। थैंक यू भाई।
Might have been expecting. What you hope as you go along is that one of the bowlers can shift it for you. So they'll still be searching for exactly that. So far, everybody going the distance. Who is it in their group that can take a wicket? They've got resources. Still no Narayan on that bowling card. He needs to come on to bowl, and to bowl particularly well. Take a wicket or 2 or 3. So 6 overs have been bowled. We're done with the CAI's strategic timeout, and it's Sunil Narayan into the attack. He gets the opportunity to bowl with a spread out field. You can see not much there. 78 for 1 for KKR. Mumbai Indians have got all their wickets intact, and Rohit on fire at the moment. 51 from 23.
कौन जीतेगा दोस्तों, कमेंट में बताना आज का मैच मुंबई इंडियंस या केकेआर।
Can this partnership kick on from here? Here's a look at the highlights of Rohit Sharma from the very first ball, right out of the middle of the bat. You know he's at his best, Rohit Sharma, when he's just looking to time the ball. Whether it's along the ground or up and over like that, both sides of the wicket. just the start him and his team are after.
So often, after the good start, the attempt from many teams is to ensure that they continue and not allow the other team back into the game.
See, targeting the stumps. That's one of his great strengths.
This is where I think, from a bowler's perspective and also a captain's perspective, you've got to be looking to take wickets. You've got to keep that in the front of your mind. I know you got runs on the board, 221, and you can think build some pressure, stop some boundaries, but I think the best way to slow scoring is to be looking to take wickets.
Oh, that's a good hit. Into the crowd it goes.
6 runs.
Just picked it up beautifully.
What a shot from Ryan Rickleton. Makes a sweet sound off the bat. Absolutely spot on with that slog sweep, and it's gone for 6. Takes courage as well, as talking about the middle overs and trying to keep the momentum. It's a delicate dance. And it is, because you've got to try and ensure that you keep the ascendancy, but it also makes sure that you're not reckless and lose a wicket in your attempt to do so, allowing your opposition in.
And that's why he's showed great maturity, with Rohit going at the other end. He himself is striking well over 200.
Nice, lovely, Sunday.
So they're complementing each other well. 7 gone, 88 for no loss.
Most amazing atmosphere I have ever heard at a game of cricket. That is smoke, beautifully struck. That's a fantastic stroke.
And after 18 years, it is the RCB. So you can see the bowling expensive. So 8 runs at the first over from Sunil Narayan. Rinku Singh captaining the side. Ajinkya Rahane just cramping a bit, has left the field. Going around the wicket is Varun Chakravarti.
Yeah, I think this is the key. The KKR spin from both ends. Look to get this breakthrough, get a new batsman at the crease. Hopefully go bang bang. These two have got to find a way in partnership. Get a couple of these Mumbai Indian wickets.
Now here's the opportunity. That was always looking as if he was going to drop that. Just losing balance, taking his eyes off the ball.
Oh dear, just never gets there in the end. He's kind of betwixt and between, and there's the emotion from the skipper, because it's an opportunity. Turn, run, that's the first thing you've got to do.
Oh, that's smashed. Smashed really hard. Just giving himself a little bit of room.
Yeah, certainly an opportunity goes down. They're never easy running backwards though like that, but you've got to do the work early to get there. And now this, here's another look at it, go hard. Even long off, could have he caught cover out. Yeah, it's the opportunity you've got to take.
Salt to the wound, really. You think back to Rohit Sharma on the boundary, drops one on creation. Next ball smashed for 6. He's doing the dishing out this time. The Rickleton having been dropped, and next ball bang 4. Got to take your chances, especially on a good one like this.
Goal.
And Rickleton will look to stay in control. He works out what he's going to do in the power play, but also post the power play, how he can retain control of the innings by finding boundaries. So 8 runs of the over. After it, it's 96 for no loss.
96 हो गए भाई मुंबई इंडियंस का स्कोर। बारह की रन 100 रन बना रहे हैं।
It's in the air for a long time, but the fielder will miss it by about a yard or so. Yard or a couple of yards, 100 comes up. And what they've done really well here, the Mumbai Indians, is they've negated that fantastic start that the Kolkata Knight Riders had. Just 2 balls longer to get to 100. And Ryan Rickleton is off to a flyer.
It's a shot he likes. And when you like it and you see it, you've just got to make contact. He does, and he's done it twice.
Tell you what, someone who loved hitting sixes. Someone who loved hitting sixes. There he is. I dare say he's still hitting sixes around the world. Karun Pala, thanks for joining us. We had that strategic timeout. What was the discussion, KP, if you could, as soon as this ball is done? Because Ryan Rickleton has smashed another one of your good friend Sunil Narayan, KP. What's happening here?
Sorry, 1 second. Yeah, the discussion was obviously the threat is going to be their spin attack, bowling both Narayan and Chakravarti in tandem. But the fact that we got off to a really, really good start, I think is not one where we take our foot off the pedal. We just continue with that momentum, as you can see, and the guys are backing themselves, to play their shots.
You've seen so many 1KD wickets, KP. Here's 50 coming up for Rickleton in just 24. Is this as good a batting surface as any you've seen here?
It just keeps getting better. I think this is the same wicket that they played the semi-final on, where India would have scored 250 plus, and they would have just defeated England by 7 runs. So you can see it's a great track for batting, and I think our bowlers did well in the end to restrict KKR for 220, giving us an opportunity to see if we can chase it down.
Polly, how hard is it to bowl on these surfaces?
Very, very hard. I'm happy that I didn't have that job when I used to play. But I think you have to be very skillful and understand, what's needed at any given time. Because when you look at it, if you're too full, you're going to go out of the park. If you're too short, you're going to go out of the park. So you've got to get it right, but you've got to build it over and use your skills in order to get in and get out of the over.
Right, from one KP to another. Thanks, KP in the dugout, for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
Cheers. 2 sixes, so he's done well to finish with 14 from the over. 110.
How are you, friend? Please subscribe and विकेट पे जाइए। कैसे लाइव देख रहे हो, कैसे हो आप, कमेंट करना। मुंबई इंडियंस चल रहा है।
There's a reason you're seeing that the 2 curves there, they're absolutely locked together. Kolkata Knight Riders 110 for 2 at this stage. Mumbai Indians 110 for no loss.
बहुत अच्छा मैच चल रहा है दोस्तों।
111 to get from 11 overs for the Mumbai Indians. Just over 10 and over. two well-set batsmen. One striking at 200, the other at 203. Karthik Tyagi, 16 of his first over. Oh dear. Think the hand might go up, it already has from square leg. And that'll be a free hit. Fast, full, over, waist high. Tell you what, she looks happy signalling the free hit. Rohit Sharma was taken aback.
Rohit Sharma won't be happy that he's not facing it. It's one of the singles that you take that you never ever want to take. Hopefully his finger's okay. Got him on the right index finger there, I think. Yep, that was high.
The good thing, KP, is the physio came out and Rohit waved him away. So it couldn't be that bad. Right, Ryan Rickleton, 50 of 25. Took off as soon as our poll results were out. It's a very good ball to bowl. Because I just wonder if it took a little bit of pace off. In fact, it took a lot of pace off, 26 Ks off the previous one. The previous one was 147, 148 into the body.
Yes, when he first started, he was pretty rapid, but he had a good yorker as well. So it's a good opportunity for him to get his place back in the side, to get some confidence going.
It's 121 kilometers an hour. It's still going to be painful. The fielder there puts it down. Vaibhav Arora on the boundary. Speed, the momentum was pushing his hands forward. But once you get there, you want to catch it.
Yeah, I don't mind that actually. He actually made an effort to go and get it. There's many players around the world that would have just waited. They would have committed and then they would have just waited. And yes, he doesn't catch it, and yes, the skipper's not going to be happy. The bowler's also not going to be best pleased. All the KKR fans are not going to be best pleased, but at least he made the effort.
Yeah, he'll be disappointed after covering that ground and getting two hands to it. Those are the kind of catches you need to take at this stage if you have to stay in the contest. Second opportunity going to ground.
How does he use his bowlers from now on? Does he keep spin going at one end? We haven't seen a sixth bowler in. Probably Cameron Green is the sixth. Unless they go Anukul Roy, the left arm spinner. Not while Rickleton is in.
I just think this is a fabulous innings. We talked about Quinton de Kock earlier. There was, on the pre-show that I did, there was a lot of chat about Quinton de Kock and how good he is and what he's doing in international cricket now. So no doubt Brian Rickleton would have been feeling, I've got to perform here. I've got to pick up my bat and I've got to get it into a position where I can score runs to score them quick. Oh, effortless. Sometimes you just don't need that power. Sometimes you just need that time and that class.
The highest opening stand in the IPL in Mumbai by the Mumbai Indians. In fact, in all matches at the Wankhede for the Mumbai Indians. No, probably said the same thing twice.
Yeah, they're making a mockery of the required run rate now. They brought it down to under 10 at the moment. Still all wickets intact.
बंद कर देंगे लाइव कमेंट्री.
The reason is you've got to be very careful with Rajnish's little chits that keep coming. Look, they need just under 10 and over. They've got 10 from this over already. Looking like Blessing Muzarabani is warming up.
Yeah, where is Cameron Green? And I don't know why he hasn't got the ball. He is on the field. He's at mid-wicket at the moment. He's running back to deep mid-wicket. He's hiding.
Very difficult to decide.
You got to try.
How good were you?
At hiding? Very good. Third man to third man. Outstanding. But I just think that he's got to, unless he's injured, obviously, not going to bowl if he's injured, but if he's not injured, why is he not bowling?
As he put that in the cap, Cameron Green will go around and pick it up. They'll come back for 2. So they're keeping in pace, keeping well abreast of where KKR were. 122 for no loss now.
Most amazing atmosphere I have ever heard at a game of cricket. Right as smoke, beautifully struck. That's a fantastic stroke.
And after 18 years, it is the RCB. It's all right.